morning from Cozumel, Mexico. This is day 3 of our Disney Treasure Cruise. We have an excursion today. I think it's just a beach break.
We're going to, it's La Isla Pasíon, I think. So it sounds beautiful. We're gonna head on a catamaran over to the beach. And I can't wait to see what we have, what's in store, because the explanations are a little bit like vague, so we won't really know till we get there, but there's one photo and it looks beautiful. So let's see.
It is an all-inclusive thing, and they did have a description of like a bunch of games for the kids.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Before we head out, breakfast at Marceline Market. We are docked right next to the Magic, which is very exciting. Look at us, the oldest ship and the newest ship. Exciting times. So I realized that I don't think I showed a lot of breakfast because it's the same as it always is.
Yeah, we had pretty much the exact same thing.
So now it is about 10:16. We have to meet at Worlds of Marvel at 10:30 for our excursion.
We did go over to guest services to just get breakdown. Like we got a 10, so they gave us 10 ones in case we need it for Mexico, or I don't know, whatever we might need it for.
Right.
And we have some other bills too, but just to make sure you have enough money to give gratuities to the people on the islands.
Right. Because the excursion that we're doing is like a beach break, an all-inclusive beach break, and we have to take a powered catamaran over, so we'll probably have to tip the boat driver.
Yeah.
And then when we get there, usually the last time we came to Mexico, the way that it worked was they offer you umbrellas and chairs, but you have to tip them in order to get an umbrella and a chair. So we just have money for that sort of thing. And then I think there's a bar too, so you can tip to the bar. It is all-inclusive, so you're just giving gratuity.
But you can do that at guest services if you need to do that. That's where you would go.
Yeah. Now we're headed to Worlds of Marvel. But before I head into Worlds of Marvel, I wanted to come out and show you it is an interesting difference between the Treasure and the Magic, the oldest ship and the newest ship. Yeah, it's like much shorter and much less tall. It's much shorter and not as long in length. So we are checking into Worlds of Marvel first before we go out for our excursion. They lead us all as one big group off the ship. I like how it's completely silent in here, but they are watching Spidey and his amazing spider friends. And so because we are inside of Worlds of Marvel right now with multiple other groups that are going on different excursions, we have to get a special sticker.
Oh yeah.
So we got Olaf, and that notates that we're in the Olaf group.
Happy snowman.
Yeah, because we're gonna go out in the summer.
Yeah,
go to the beach.
I'm gonna go get my tan.
Oh yeah, you can marvelously tan.
Yeah.
But there are other groups, so like it's on his back, buddy.
We had to put Oliver's on his back because he'll take it off. But yeah, so we're in here with everybody who has an excursion at 10:30, whether it's the same one we're going on or a different one. If we leave at 10:30, we're all here.
Yeah.
We're just one big happy family.
Yeah, and then we get separated out by paddle. The paddle has a picture of Olaf on it.
That's paddling.
All right, so now that we're all checked in, we're taking us down to level 1, taking the stairs. We're just on level 4, so it's not too far. As we get down to between level 2 and level 1, pictures of Walt on ships. And we look for the Olaf sign. Look, there it is. The Magic and the Treasure. The Disney Magic right next to the Disney Treasure. You can see how much longer the Treasure is comparatively. Yeah, I couldn't quite figure out how to word that. It's shorter, but it's also shorter.
Like in length and in height.
Yeah. What? This is... I know, that's what I said. It says it real big on the side right there. Look at the bow of the Treasure compared to the bow of the Magic. It's so much longer. All right, we're getting on the powered catamaran now.
To the north side of the island, okay? Right here, on your left, on your right, you're gonna see all Cozumel, all the downtown.
Look at us in our life jackets. We look great. He told us this rusted out old boat has been there for 20 years. Some people were trying to get out of here to evacuate from hurricane. They're trying to get the boat away from here, but something went wrong with the boat, and so they just scuttled it right there and left it, and then they evacuated from the storm. We have arrived at Pasíon Island. It looks nice. There's hardly anybody here. It's just gonna be our boat and then I think one other that showed up earlier before us. Looks pretty solid. All right, we've made it onto Pasíon Island. Yeah, we're not gonna fall. Don't you worry.
beautiful.
The water's not going to be very clear today because of how windy and wavy it is.
But it is very beautiful.
Well, look at the railings they put up over here. Those are fun. This is pretty cool. I do have to admit, like, I like it. Yeah, look at that. This is an Instagram right here. I want one of these tents. That way we could be hanging out and it would be intense. Living that island life, these raccoons. A couple of teenagers and a mom, it looks like. They're trying to get in the trash can over here. These really are island raccoons, aren't they?
Like from San Francisco area.
So far this is interesting because there's not a lot of people on this excursion, like not a lot of people in this on this whole island right here. And so it's very kind of like, it's not secluded, like we're not by ourselves, but there's not a lot of people around. So it's nice. Right, bud?
Yeah.
So this is all inclusive, so we can get some buffet over here. And there's a couple of bars that are included in the price too. It's like you can get some corn tortillas, some french fries, some spaghetti, some rice and vegetables, some Mexican style fish, and some chicken fajita. And they also have pasta salad, looks like maybe cucumber salad. This is a potato salad, guacamole, pico de gallo, and then fruit, and then some chips. There are also some like little kid tables over here, and a sandbox for the kids to dig in if they wanted to. Although there is also just the sand out there. But Jackson was over here earlier and he said he saw a hermit crab. So I've been on the lookout for hermit crabs too. Let's see if we can find one. This is nice. So yeah, like I said, not a lot of people here. The water is a little bit murky because of the waves that were out there, the wind that was out there. I like these like swings that are here. There's some hammocks in the water. How cool is that? You can see there is a lot of coral here from rough waves, it looks like. But this is what creates a beach, is the coral and the shells then get crushed up and turned into sand.
Look, Daddy, you want Daddy?
What do you think, Jackson? I'm swinging!
You like it, babe?
So it's just probably gonna be me all day, just pushing Jackson in this swing here. It's beautiful though. I'm trying to get up on the swing and it's so high up out of the water. I made it to here, now I don't know what to do. I'm gonna come back in like 2 years and I'll be up on it. We'll see. I don't know. I made it about halfway, then I couldn't do it. It's like slippery and the board is slippery. It's a lot, a lot. Now this is a bit more my speed. Also, I challenge anybody, any adult, come out here and get on those swings. I wish you luck. Look at these guys. Hanging out in the water in a hammock. Yeah, you could sleep in this thing, couldn't you? Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. This is great. Man. Ooh. And then the waves rock you. Bird sitting there just pooped in the water. Doesn't get much better than that. And of course the waves are rocking me the wrong way. Kind of rocking me like this. That's okay though. Whoa. There used to be a lot more hammocks here. Now there's just 2. But this is nice. I like it. Somebody could fall asleep here for sure. I don't know if that's me, but somebody could. A little bit better than in a floaty, I guess, because you're not going anywhere.
Oh, look at all those boats.
I know.
They're all the same.
They're all the same.
Why?
Which ones?
Those ones.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Climb into this hammock here.
How?
Okay. You got it. You got it. You got it. Just like sit right in there. Right in that net.
Like this?
Yep. Like that. There you go.
Because you're swinging.
It doesn't really swing. Lay your legs out and put your head back here. There you go. What do you think?
Too cold.
Too cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we found a trampoline over here or something. Some sort of adventure inflatable thing that we're gonna go try. Right, buddy?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it has water in it.
It has water in it?
Yeah.
It's on the water for sure. It looks like there's like a tightrope almost.
Yeah, because you glide over there. And the
Yeah,
water's
I can.
Very big.
Oh, it's too deep for you? Oh, and there's like kayaks that we can use too out here.
I know.
Pretty cool stuff, buddy. I thought that these would be things that you could like walk on or something, but they're just open in the center. This is a difficulty factor here.
It's difficult to walk.
Yeah, you can't, because there's no center. You can't walk in the center. You gotta just go on the sides doing it.
Look at that white one.
I know, it's like a bone.
What's a bone?
There's like a bone over there. That triangle bone.
Oh.
We're gonna throw it to Jackson. Okay, are you ready?
This is gonna be a big splash.
3.
Let's go! Oh, you got it, you got it.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
I caught it.
La chona. Like this. Hey, hey.
You're doing
Front.
great. You're doing great.
1,
Where's the end?
Oh, I didn't break. They might be the last one standing. Let's see.
I have to throw it one more time.
What's your secret?
I don't know this. I think it's the soft sand. You know how soft the sand is?
Buddy, what do you think? You think you're gonna win? Oh, you gotta.
Uno.
Dos. I'm gonna throw it to you.
Go, go! Oh, they both popped.
Did we both win?
Yeah, both. Both. The last couples, you win.
Nice work, buddy.
We did it, buddy. We did it.
Oliver, what is the sand doing? You see the water? Where's the water doing? Is that so silly? Whoa. Is that so fun? Look at your toes. Look at your toes. Oh, is that a seashell?
Yeah.
You see that seashell? Look. Right there. Is that a seashell? Ooh, that's cool. Do you see the big seashell? Can you show me? Oh, I love your seashell. You have 2 seashells. Wow.
Another.
Another seashell? You found 2? I love your seashells. That was a cool one. Yeah. Your seashells? I think there's more.
It's like.
You want to look for some more? Can I see it? Ooh. Oh, here's another one. Look. Uh-oh. Another seashell. You see it? Another seashell.
Okay, so I did find out that the other excursion that was here, so there's 2 from our ship. One was like the Twister, which was like the fast moving boat, and then ours was the powered catamaran. And then the Magic had an excursion over here. That's how everybody got here earlier. The Magic got out here earlier. And so they took up all the umbrellas and stuff, but now they're gone. And so there is a lot of space, a lot of open chairs now, less people on here.
All right.
So now it feels even more secluded. This has been pretty good, right?
The only thing I didn't like was that there was another excursion here before us. There were no...
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
You already said it. But other than that, I mean, this has been perfect. The water's been great. It was a little chilly, but we got used to it real quick. The food wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
The service, everybody's been so nice.
Yeah, they've been doing really good.
The sand is beautiful. They had games to play. I don't know. I'm having a great time. And this was actually like, I was a little bit nervous because this one was so cheap.
It was like $50 for Jackson. I think Oliver might have been the same price. And
Oliver
ours
was free.
like Oliver was free and
Yeah.
we were 70 or something.
I think we were 70. And then there was another one that we looked at that was like the luxury one. And that one, we weren't sure if Oliver could come, so we opted for this one. I think we made the right choice.
Yeah, well, on the website, it said that, oh, so like when you're looking at the information about the thing on the website, not where you book it, it said that it was open to Oliver's age.
Yeah.
But then when I went to go book it,
It wouldn't let us book it.
it wouldn't let me book Oliver.
Yeah,
So
but
this was the only one we could do.
the other thing that was a little bit I didn't love was the boat coming in. It was a little scary.
Yeah.
But I lived. I'm fine.
But I think that's also a wintertime thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So,
I think you're right.
I'm gonna go get the GoPro so we can get back in the water.
Yeah, this has been beautiful.
Every adult man on this island has tried to get up on those swings. None have been successful. So I don't feel so bad about myself. Even like muscle guys have tried to, and they haven't been able to get up there. I really couldn't, I tried. But now I'm up here, I'm on a swing, look at me. For all you guys know, I did it myself. I did do it myself. Look at me. This seems like a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm not gonna jump. Hurt my back. Not for long. That hurt my back real bad. Yeah, I did a back flop. These are the things that I really like doing. I don't know if it's because we book our excursions kind of last minute, but it seems like we're able to kind of book ones that are less popular. And so there's not as many people. Like even right now, I'm further away from where everybody else, oh, I just stepped on a rock. I'm further away from where everybody else is. But even if I turn around, not a lot of people on the beach. It's not a very crowded excursion. All right, and that's the end of our time on the island. Now we are making our way back to the boat, and then we're headed back to the ship. So we've got a little bit of a walk ahead of us to get to the boat, and then nice relaxing little ride back to the ship. All right, see you later, Pasíon Island. It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I had fun.
Did you have fun, Oliver?
Did you like it? Oh, my thumbs up.
Jackson, did you have fun? Magic is leaving, the treasure still behind. Yeah, you see the Magic driving away, buddy? Yep. Oh no, it's sailing away. What are we gonna do? That's the Magic. So it's 4:05. All aboard is 4:45. I need to get to that Mega Mart right there to get some diaper wipes because I forgot them at home. So let's see how we do. Maybe I'm gonna be staying on this island today. Hopefully not. I don't know what would happen. Trying to find my way down. Well, the escalator that I wanted to go down was broken, so now I'm trying to find another escalator. But I'm on Cozumel. Right, I got diaper wipes. I feel like I don't know, she told me, I didn't go all the way down to the Mega Mart, I just stopped at one of these stores here, and she told me they're $5 each, and she charged me in pesos. So hopefully, how long it was, like 240 pesos? We'll see when we get back to the ship when I can get on Wi-Fi and check it. I still have yet to see the bow figure. Like there's a adventurer mini on the front of the treasure, and I have not been able to see her yet. All right, all cleaned up after Cozumel. Now we're headed to the to dinner, 1923. Party time. Here we go tonight. We're at 1923 on the Roy Disney side. So the last time we were here was for lunch, and you can see they've got some concept art for Aladdin where we're sitting over here in 1923. I like these Abu. So we ordered the kids' food ahead. We ordered it last night.
It looks fantastic.
And they got just some chicken breast, vegetables, some french fries, and like it's good looking chicken. It's very moist. This is the burrata mozzarella cheese and prosciutto di Parma, crisp cranberry and sunflower seed phyllo, charred blood orange. The split Napa baby romaine lettuce, Caesar dressing, heirloom grape tomatoes, Parmesan Reggiano, and ciabatta garlic croutons. This is the 1923 peppered filet mignon, buttered long green beans, smoked bacon, crushed fingerling potato hash, and pink pepper cafe au lait.
Everything is fine for your food.
Yeah. Oh, how did she do it? It was like actual magic.
So what do you think our towel animal is?
I have no idea.
Let's have a look. What is it?
Oh no.
It has ginormous ears, so I'm thinking an elephant that's sleeping
Maybe.
underwater.
Underwater?
An elephant that's sleeping underwater. We thought it was a dog.
All right, now I am headed up to, I got the, Jen's in the room with the kids. They're going to sleep right now. And I am headed up to Triton, I think, to do ultimate movie, Disney movie quote trivia. I think it's gonna be very hard, but you guys know I like trivia. Silent DJ party is happening in Sarabe. So I just did the advanced movie quote trivia, Disney movie quote trivia. It was out of 40 points, I got 19. Not the best, but not really good at all. They were hard. I also have a hard time remembering characters' names. Like I could not for the life of me remember Alberto or Barley's name, but now we're headed down to do, I'm gonna show you guys the silent disco if it's still happening right now. And then we'll do TV quote trivia. I also wanted to mention that something that's strange about this ship is that there are no trash cans. out and about. Like I've got my trash here, and normally there'd be trash cans by the elevators. There are not trash cans by the elevators. But yeah, they're silent discoing up. You can hear there's not really anything happening in the, like, out here, but there is some music playing in their headphones. Also, there is a shop down here called Palace Treasures that has not opened yet. I don't know why, but all the other shops on board are open. That was something that was interesting. I walked into the vestibule, or not the vestibule, the atrium here, and they were like up on stage performing a song, but they weren't actually performing a song. That was just sound check. They were doing sound check. That's why they were in just like normal clothes, not in their like, normally they'd be like in an outfit, but they were just in normal clothes because they were doing the sound check, and they will be performing later on tonight here in the atrium. It's interesting because they had to, like, they have to do a sound check, or else, like, the sound might not be right. And so they had to do the sound check. They came out here, they did it, but they were still performing in front of everybody. There it is. Bruno and Mirabelle coming out here to do a meet and greet. Came into Sarave to do some TV movie quote trivia, but like, I can't explain how beautiful Sarave is. Like, it's such a nice venue.
Welcome to choir rehearsal, Coriander and Sage. We meet every evening at 10 p.m. Yes, this is the soprano section, the alto section, the tenor section, the bass section.
Where's the talent section?
I was getting there. Up there is the vocal percussionist. Am I Sister Mary Clarence? Whatever helps you sleep at night.
See what I mean? Earlier it was sound check. This was the real deal. This was the actual performance. All right, I think it's about time for us to head back to the room. It's like 10:45. Late enough for me. Actually, I might drop you guys off and then just go get some pizza and some ice cream or something. Maybe just pizza. But it's a fantastic day. Really enjoyed ourselves on Cozumel. The excursion, I don't know if this is a trend with me, where we kind of wait till the last minute to book, and then we sort of pick an excursion that doesn't really have a photo, or like the photo doesn't really like show off what it is. That's what we did with St. Thomas, Tortola, and now Cozumel, and all three have been pretty good, like actually really good. We had a fantastic time. There was a lot of fun stuff to do. The kids had a blast. I got up on that swing. Proud of myself for doing that. And we just had a really good time. So that was the island, like the Pasíon Island excursion by Powered Catamaran. There was also the one that was by the Twister, which is like a speedboat, but we couldn't bring Oliver on that. Understandably, it was wild. They were like splashing people around all over the place. And then we came back, had delicious, delicious dinner at 1923. And then it was just trivia for me. Did some trivia, didn't win anything. Actually did remarkably bad tonight at trivia, but it was still fun. It was fun to see, and those were some of the clips that you guys saw, was like the ridiculousness that sort of happens during trivia. One of the reasons that I really like it is because of ridiculousness, and then I also like really like trivia for some reason. It's one of my favorite things to do. So all in all, it was a great day. With that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning from Grand Cayman. And we have an excursion planned. We are going to the Crystal Caves. Myself, Jen, and Jackson are going. The baby didn't have any excursions that he could go on this island, or any that looked interesting to us. So we originally had thought that we had booked the Crystal Caves and the beach, but when we got on the ship it didn't show up, so we went and we talked to them at Port Excursions and they said that they were all sold out, so we couldn't do it. So we just booked the caves instead of doing the caves and the beach. We're gonna go do the caves. It is a long excursion. It's like a 6-hour long excursion. So that includes time to meet up and to take the bus to the caves and get to the caves and like go into the caves and explore and then take the bus back and then get back on board. So I don't think it'll be 6 hours long, but it is listed as 6 hours long. So should be interesting, should be fun. Let's do it. First stop, Marsley Market, which is where we're at for breakfast. Also, it should be noted that Grand Cayman's interesting because it's a tender port. As you can see by this MSC ship over here, they're not on a dock. They're just moored up, and then tenders come and take people ashore. Like these guys right here, these are all tenders waiting to pick people up. Once again, we go to Worlds of Marvel to meet for our excursion. So for today, we got Hades. That's our sticker that we have to wear in the paddle that we have to follow. I feel like I should mention this because there was some people that were having a question as they were in Worlds of Marvel. They wanted to know where to go if they didn't have an excursion, meaning that they came to Worlds of Marvel thinking that they were just coming to Worlds of Marvel to go on shore at Grand Cayman. And you don't have to do that. If you want to go on shore at Grand Cayman, you just go down to level 1, you'll get on a tender, they'll take you over. That goes with any port of call. You don't have to check in anywhere to get off the ship unless you have an excursion booked. So these past 2 days our excursion has been meeting at Worlds of Marvel. That's not necessarily true for every excursion. That's just for the excursions that we had booked. Just happened to be meeting in Worlds of Marvel. There are other meeting locations throughout the ship. You have to check your navigator app to find out where you're going to be meeting. But if you don't have an excursion plan, you don't have to go to a meeting location. You can just go down to level 1 and get off the ship. All right, so we are headed off the cruise ship and onto a tender boat. Pretty exciting, like how much this little tiny boat is moving next to the ship. There's got to be a better way. See you later, Disney treasure. Am I finally going to see the front of this ship? I don't think so. I want to see Minnie on the front. Can you see Minnie on the front? It's also wild how like rough it was up against the ship, but now that we're out moving, it's like so smooth. Also beautiful. Look at how deep it is. Welcome to the Cayman Islands, Royal Watler Terminal. It's actually really nice. They have these tents set up for us to meet underneath so we're not just standing out in the sun.
Because it's very warm here and it's very sunny.
I think my watch says it's 81, so.
It feels hotter than that.
So they split us into 2 groups, but we're going to get to our transportation now. Great name for a store, Caymania. And here we are, we've made it on to Grand Cayman.
Jingle shells.
Jingle shells. Good names, you guys are doing good. Here's the bus we're getting on. It's a Toyota bus. I always like seeing the different cars on these islands, buddy. What do you think? A little Honda, Isuzus, BMWs. He said the owner of the Home Depot here lives right here. He said it wasn't actually a Home Depot. He said it was an A.L. Thompson. It was just that guy's name. He said it was just like Home Depot though. So, rooster? That's exciting. Can't wait to hear. Alright, we've made it down to where we're heading towards the caves. Yeah, almost to the caves, but you see us going down a hill here? Means we're headed to the caves. They have some like plans or like maps of the cave systems. Welcome to Cayman Crystal Caves. This is a wild fig tree. He said people from Florida often confuse them with banyans. He said it's not a banyan tree, it is a wild fig tree. They stopped off at a gift shop first because we're going to place our lunch order, and then when we are done with the caves, we will be able to eat right away. So far, I have to say, I feel like the processing of time, I know there's a such thing as island time, but things are on a different level here because they'll tell you, they'll say, we have just a 30-minute bus ride, and then it takes 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And then they say, just give me 4 minutes, don't go to the bathroom now, give me 4 minutes of your time, and then that takes 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you get up here to where they're like, okay, you can go to use the bathroom at the top, and I say, okay, where's the bathroom? They say, you'll use the bathrooms over there, but be quick, because we're gonna leave right away. And we went to the bathroom, and then we're not leaving right away. So, just be prepared.
You have time
to do a little bit of waiting, yeah. No matter what anybody says, you got time.
Okay, so as we're driving, our tour guide, he gave us some fun facts about the Cayman Islands. The Cayman Islands are made up of 3 different islands. Little Cayman, Cayman Island, and then there was Cayman, what was the other word? It was another word for bluffs. It was like Cayman block, I think he said, and that was the word for bluffs. And they have 150-foot bluffs on that island, which I thought was really interesting. He also said that the Cayman Islands are not known for their natural beauty, so you won't find waterfalls, rivers, things like that. But what you will see is under the Cayman Islands, that's where they're known for their beauty. So people will come there to dive. There's a lot of really good dives you can do, which Tim actually did a dive. I'll link that video down below.
All right, we're making our way down. Our tour guide did tell us not to touch any plants because they do have poisonous plants here, so be aware. These are called red birch. They call them the tourist tree because they're always red and peeling. That's what he said, because, you know, tourists get sunburned. This one is called Open Ceiling Cave. He said it was 500 steps. He also said that if you were short or tall, you got an issue here.
Do you guys know the name for all the formations coming from the ceiling?
Stalactites.
Stalactite. And the one that go from the bottom?
Stalagmites.
When a stalactite meets the stalagmite, they form what?
Column.
A column, or sometimes they refer to them as a pillar. It been said, average as a keyword, it takes 100 years for a stalactite to grow 1 centimeter. Very, very slow growing. And that is why they estimate these caves to be about 10 to 15 million years old. That's older than me, and I know that. Anyone knows what kind of fossil that is?
Brain coral?
That is a brain coral. Now, you will not see them in the...
This is like Stranger Things going on in here. Look at this root work.
This is what I call diamonds in English. I don't know how you call them in your language, but I call them diamonds.
Crystals. That's probably why they call it crystal caves.
Please do not say Eve said we have diamonds here, okay? We get in trouble. And if you have good eyes, you can see at the very end of these stalactites. Do you all see holes?
Yeah.
I must tell you that the holes don't make them holy, okay? Simply make them hollow, and that's how they grow, by dripping.
See this right here? Kind of looks like a peanut. Just that cave peanut. It's not actually Mr. Peanut, but it does look sort of like a peanut. This one's called Roots Cave. We're headed down inside. Welcome to Roots Cave. This one's called Roots Cave. I'm assuming because of the roots.
Once you go inside, you will see why.
Oh, okay. Oh, low ceiling.
Come on in, please. Mind your heads, please.
Oh, these are the roots. That's why they call it Roots Cave.
Your time and your tour. You look around, take
Jackson is
photos,
off.
and again,
Oh my goodness. He said, let me show you what I found. Whoa, look at this.
What is the national dish of the Cayman Islands?
I know what we should know.
Where, show me.
This section is for culture and history. What is the national dish of the Cayman Islands?
What is the national dish?
When Christopher Columbus discovered these islands, he saw a lot of them here.
The turtle.
You know the story, but not the culture. Good job. Turtle stew, turtle soup. That is a national dish of the Cayman Islands. Take a look at the end of these stalactites. Do you see water dripping?
Oh, yeah.
And that's how they grow, like I said, by dripping. If they are not dripping, they are not growing.
It kind of looks like it's like miniature back there, like forced perspective almost. He said that the Caymans have no sales tax, no income tax, no tax at all. It's called the Lake Cave.
It's a lake cave. We do have the lake, so they drip constantly, so they grow faster. Welcome to Lake Cave.
So this was all full of just dirt, and they excavated the dirt in order to make it. The dirt was up to this level.
This cave is the biggest one out of the three, 510 feet long. If you get one dripped on you, that is 7 years of good luck.
Nice.
Oh.
When they found the lake, they could only go down in a rope through a hole back there. It took 9 guys 4 months to excavate that place here with electric jacker.
This is wild. We're like just in a cave. It almost makes you forget that you're underground. Oh, they just piped in an AC. I thought it was a natural AC. It's not. Oh yeah, there's some ductwork up there.
After they look at the ceiling, so they bring the ceiling down for you on top, and that's what they call the mirror effects or reflection.
Oh.
You will see that light, they say, wow. So we call that light the wow light.
Wow!
Amazing.
And that was only my face. Can you imagine if I did put that one all over? Welcome to the Bat's Cave. I I know it is a natural human reaction to look up with your mouth open. No. Don't do that in here because bats poop.
Oh yeah, look at all those ones up there.
A little fun facts about bats. Heard that saying, the lion has bats? Well, that's not true because they are not blind.
Look at them all up there, buddy.
Sadly to say, guys, this is the end of our tour. Thank you all for coming. It was my pleasure to serve you.
We also got some lunch so we can pay for it. We got some mozzarella sticks, got a fried chicken sandwich, and then a burger over here. Oh yeah. All right, we are all done with our excursion. It did feel a little rushed, but it was still a really good excursion. So now we're back in the port already. We've already checked in and have to go take a tender back to the ship. But when we came in, we showed our key and he said, "Is this a new ship?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I've never heard of this." We've got some snow cones. They gave us little cold towels before getting back on the tender. All right, we're headed back to the ship on a tender. Now that we're back on the ship, it's time to do a little bit of swimming. We haven't gone swimming on the ship this entire cruise so far. Today, we changed that. And we're watching Muppet Treasure Island on Funnel Vision in the pool. It was an interesting thing. We were in the 4-foot pool, which Jackson can't touch the bottom of. He knows how to swim, sort of, and he was swimming and I was in there with him, but the lifeguard said he has to wear a life jacket. So that was an interesting thing that happened. Now we're over at Partysaurus Rex.
All right, buddy, ready? Go ahead. You got it, babe.
You want to go again?
Wow, good job. Hey, Oliver, you want to try this slide? Come over here. You got it. Wow, was that cool or what? You like it? Oh, he's ready to go again. So it's funny because Oliver is so little. On his level, he sees so many things. And he just found this that says, "Drains to the ocean, no discarding." So this drain here goes to the ocean. And he said, "Hey, wait, I want to look at that." So there you go.
It's like an episode of What If. We're heading into Worlds of Marvel, but make it pirates. Yarg! Whoa, look at you. You look like a pirate. Look at that little baby pirate. Jackson's up there too, running like a pirate. It's all Captain America fighting the Red Skull? Is he a pirate?
Something that's really interesting about, so obviously the pirate menu never changes. It's always the same. It's a little boring, but they did plate this differently, so that's something new.
There it is.
I always get the shrimp.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's plated differently here. It's in like a bowl. Still has the weird sweet potato pieces, but I do like the flavor of this. I just wish they would switch the menu up. Different menus for different ships would be cool.
This is the deep fried Calypso crab cake with Cajun remoulade, green onion, and lemon.
So this is my first time trying the crab cake. Whenever we would cruise with your parents, your mom would get the crab cake, and I never tried it. It's actually pretty good. There's not a lot of filler. It's a lot of crab, and the remoulade sauce is nice, and the fried outside is like a nice, crispy, crunchy texture. I like it.
There you go. This is Swan's red and yellow beetroot carpaccio with asparagus, pickled radishes, cornichons, and mustard dressing. My salad showed up, and then Jen's salad showed up, and I took hers, because look at the difference here. Holy macaroni. What in the world? Why is there such a drastic difference between the two? This is the baby gem with blue cheese, radish, cherry tomato shallots, sweet pecans, and Thousand Island dressing. This is the fennel, orange, and quinoa salad with saffron, pine nuts, and pomegranate. So I got Chevelle's lamb shank, rosemary lamb shank, slowly braised in red wine, served with buttered green beans and parsnip mash.
So this is Jack's Treasure of the Seas with grilled shrimp and seared scallops, served with spinach, strings of pasta, tomato provincial sauce, and black tomato pearls. I don't see any black tomato pearls, but everything else looks exactly the same.
Oh yeah, I feel like we always get this on Pirate Night. It's like an octopus Davy Jones guy. So it is the end of the night. We are all done with dinner tonight, and normally I'd go out after the kids go to sleep, but tonight I have to go to bed early because tomorrow I have an excursion. We're at Jamaica, and my call time, like I have to be at, I think I'm at Worlds of Marvel again, and I think it's at 7:15 in the morning. So that means I have to get up early, get dressed, go get breakfast, and then go to Worlds of Marvel because it's an 8-hour-long excursion. So today was a fantastic day. I really enjoyed the caves. What did you think, Jen? What did you think of today?
I had a lot of fun today. We were in the caves for less time than what I thought we were going to be, but we still got a really good look at all the caves. Our tour guide was great. We got a lot of really cool information on the ride over. I had a lot of fun. I will say dinner time. So this time, we've never been like sat with another family. This time you were sat with a family. And so we've been spending a lot of time talking to them and less time talking about dinner. So I feel like dinner has been a little different than normal. But it's neat to be seated with people.
Right.
That's like never happened. We've never had that happen.
Yeah, and it's a couple with a 1-year-old.
Well, he's a couple months younger than Oliver, and so they saw each other at the pool, and like he's like made a little friend, so it's really cute. But yeah, I think that I've had a really great cruise so far. I feel like we did a lot today.
Yeah.
So it was a great day.
It was all in all, it was a fantastic day.
It was,
So with that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.